What's up, movie lovers? Don't miss your opportunity to let your comments be heard during the live broadcast every Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, here on Gotta Love Them Movies. All right, guys, we have one last bit of movie news to cover, and I'm sure you've already heard about this. Oh, beloved Indiana Jones, beloved Harrison Ford has injured himself once again. Now, this is not without precedent. We already know that back on the set of Force Awakens, Harrison Ford, this was a mechanical malfunction that ended up breaking his foot or his ankle or his leg, something like that. Severely hurt him quite badly. He had to spend a certain amount of weeks recovering and getting himself back into the role of Han Solo in recovery. Now as Indiana Jones, while rehearsing a fight sequence, they weren't even filming, they were just rehearsing, Harrison Ford hurt his shoulder. We don't know the severity of the injury. He could be back up in a few days. He could be back up in a few weeks. He could be back up in a few months. We have no idea the severity of his injury. All we know is that they had to stop production. Or rather, stop filming the Harrison Ford bits, the Indiana Jones bits, and now they're filming like other supplemental things, right? And then they'll film with Harrison Ford in other scenes when he's feeling better, when he's back up and running. Now, it goes without bearing mention, I guess. Harrison Ford is 78 years old. He's an old man, but he is not an old man that has let his body go. He's still in decent shape. So his recovery time is obviously going to be much less than your average 78-year-old. But here's the thing, you guys. Harrison Ford is still 78 years old. His body is going to need to heal with the amount of time that it needs to heal. My body, if I hurt my shoulder, I'm sure I would be back. And again, it all depends on the severity of the injury, right? It all depends on the severity of the injury. I'm sure that my body would heal, but then again, my body's kind of broken too. So who knows? Who knows, you guys? All we know is that for now, Harrison Ford's bits have been pushed back. But I want to hear from you guys. Do you think that this is like severely going to hurt the production of the film? Do you think it's going to push the release back by a few months, by a few weeks? How do you see this going down? Because again, this does not go without precedent. He survived 2 plane crashes. He has survived 2 plane crashes, which also kind of makes me not want to go up in the air with Harrison Ford on a plane or a helicopter, because if he's having that many plane crashes, I don't want to be in a helicopter with him. I don't know, you guys, but he's in decent shape for a 78-year-old man. So I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see until he's well enough to go back into production. Hopefully it's not going to be too much longer. Mostly for his own sake. I mean, yes, we all sit here and say, well, we want to see Indiana Jones 5. Bring it, get back in shape. Let's put the emphasis where it needs to be. Let's hope another human being is able to recover and that he's fine. He's a beloved icon. He's a beloved actor. He's a beloved personality in the entertainment world. So, yeah, we want to see more of him, as Indiana Jones, maybe as Han Solo, maybe as playing other new characters and stuff like that. But on a human level, I just want another person to be okay. But, be that as it may, what do you guys think? How long do you think it's going to take for him to recover and get back up on his feet, proverbially? Let me know down in the comments section below. I think that would be fun. Nerdzone says, I think Harrison Ford needs a wheelchair more than I do. At this point, maybe. I mean, he's breaking his foot on Star Wars. He's hurting his shoulder. And again, we don't know the severity of his shoulder injury. But he's hurting his shoulder on Indiana Jones. I mean, what's next, man? 6 Days, 7 Nights, the sequel. Maybe it's going to be 7 Days, 6 Nights. 7 Days, 8 Nights. Oh, man. The Fugitive, Part 2. My goodness. Let's see him reprise his role in Anchorman 3. Actually, I kind of would like to see an Anchorman 3. I liked Anchorman 2. Not as good as the first, but it was still fun. Yeah. Harrison Ford, you're falling apart. I love you, man, but let's get you the help that you need. Nerdzone says, yeah, he is definitely in shape. Like people my age have a crush on it. Right? The dude, think about this. Harrison Ford is 78 years old. And people in their teens and 20s kind of are crushing out on him a little bit. I don't think I've ever said this on the channel. I've said this to my fiance. I've said this to multiple people throughout my life. Vanessa Redgrave. I'm crushing out on Vanessa Redgrave. I know she's quite a deal older than I am. But also like Meg Ryan, pre-plastic surgery. My goodness. Meg Ryan, before she had plastic surgery, one of the most hardcore crushes I've had in filmdom. Again, when I was younger, it was Anne Hathaway. Also, Sandra Bullock. Yeah, those have been my Hollywood crushes over the years. Which leads me to who have been your Hollywood crushes over the years? Yes, Nerdzone, but also, like, anyone watching this this video right now, who have been your Hollywood crushes over the years? I'm interested to hear. Jump on down in the comment section below. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, click like. If you really like this video, click subscribe. And if you really, really like this video, click share. Because that is exactly what Batman from the animated series would want you to do. His name is Batman.